Hello and welcome to the Data Center Insight Newsletter. It's Thursday, so I'm in your inbox again. I'm the chief editor, I'm Lauren, and I have the articles you should be reading this week. So August is a spicy topic, people, skills and culture. I am seeing some fantastic potential articles being pitched to me in my inbox, and I think it is a really good topic to dive into and start conversation around. It's something a little bit different to just commenting on power demand and AI booms. So this week, we have a look at bad PR analogies and how they're kind of ruining data center credibility. The whole comparing data center water usage to golf courses and public libraries are quite questionable and shouldn't really be jumped to as a defense for the existence of data centers. And there are ways around that to actually start building trust and credibility with the general public. I also look at the UK talent shortage, a reasonable hot topic, but I look at whether it is self-inflicted and whether these job adverts in a new niche that want 5 years experience in a niche that's only been around for 2, and whether these expectations are a little bit outdated and unrealistic. Another hot topic, not just in the data center industry, but in the UK workforce right now, is about hidden salary bands and how they're killing trust in UK data center facilities. This is what I explore and what that transparency actually does and how it can benefit both the employer and the employees, well, potential employees. I also look at the evolution of UK data center culture. So from these grey boxes tucked away where the engineers only come out when something's gone wrong, we now actually have these huge facilities right in the middle of towns and cities, and they are very, very aware of it, the general public, and that's why we are facing scrutiny. And we look at also the change in workplace culture and how legacy workplaces are struggling to attract the new, younger digital talent. And last but not least, short-staffed boys' clubs. Data centers need women at every level, and I explore how there is progress being made, but how it's not enough. And how if you were to go to most events, not all, most, and you look at the lineup, it's quite clear that there is still a huge amount of change to be done. And we do need women at every level, from engineers to non-technical roles and also to leadership. And we need to create those pathways, make them more visible, make them more accessible, so we actually get more women into the workforce. But it's not just getting them in at entry-level roles, and that's still a challenge, but not the central one. The hurdle is mid-career progression, because a lot of women do leave the tech industry mid-career. And I'm not even talking about caregiving. I'm talking about stereotypes, progression, pay gaps, the lack of transparency, the culture. Yeah. But that's all from me this week. If you have an article to contribute, please get in touch. My email is editorial@datacenterinsight.co.uk. Bye for now.